Welcome along, everybody. How are we doing this evening? I hope that you have had a good Saturday and a good week, as we haven't been here on YouTube for a week. So welcome along. Who we got in the chat? Culchi 1983, welcome along. Matthew St. Lewis, welcome along. Martin ML Gamer, welcome along. Tractor Boy 96, welcome along. Archangel, welcome along. And Charlie Boy, welcome along to all of you. We are kicking things off this evening. I'm just keeping out. So I've been running an experiment between Twitch last night and YouTube tonight. And I've got the stats on for everything, and just trying to see if what the difference is between streaming on YouTube and streaming on Twitch is. Because normally, while we have some lag on the server with my connection, I don't tend to have lag on YouTube with streaming these days. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Hey, Gamer Dragon, welcome along, my friends. Guys, if you haven't checked out Gamer Dragon's YouTube channel, you absolutely should. He is awesome. And he's been doing, well, he did a look back at corporate contracting, the first episode of corporate contracting that we did here on YouTube. Absolutely hilarious, absolutely brilliant. You should go and check it out. It is linked in my community page. I shared it on there, so go check that out. Hey, Jessies, welcome along. Matthew St. Lewis, welcome along. Before we start, a couple of things to say. As always, huge thank you to G Portal, who host the community multiplayer server. They are awesome. If you want to go and get your own G Portal server and get 10% off using my code BF Gaming, then ~ G Portal in the chat, and you can go and grab yourself an excellent server that in all honesty, most stable servers I've ever used for multiplayer in Farm Sim. Absolutely fantastic. Also, Advanced GG, ! Advanced in the chat if you want to go and get 10% off their fantastic energy drinks. Personally, I really like their hydrate, especially for when I'm streaming at this time in the evening, because it's fantastic. Apex Gaming PCs, who partner with me for some of my videos on the channel, their link is also available in there. They are awesome too. ! Apex PC for them. And oh yeah, Icon City! ! Icon. Icon City do fantastic Stream Deck icons. Go check them out. They do them not just for those of you who stream, but if you have a Stream Deck and you use it for Farm Sim, they have icons for that. They have icons for tons of other games as well. Go check them out. With that out the way, shall we crack on with some farming? And here we are. So, Jesse's is with me. We are going to be planting canola today. We have got to go and plant it in field 144 and 139, because my rotation on this farm is sorghum, canola, barley. So our sorghum field, that needs to become canola. We have a direct seeder. So if you want to grab the roller, Jesse's, and follow me around the field, I will grab our John Deere and get started on... well, actually, can you grab the front loader first and fill us up with some seed? If I hook up to the seeder. And then once we've got this job done, we've got a whole load of silage bales there. I want to do a second load of silage bales today. So we'll take our second grass field and do that. Attach that up. Right, and then open that. Have we got some seed? Oh, we do have some seed in here. Canola, please. Yeah, if you top me, if you just top me up with seed, we should be all right. I don't want soybeans. I'm very tempted to do either soybeans or sorghum. I'm trying to mix things up a little bit on here. And so, yeah, we could do with, I don't know, soybeans. The trouble with soybeans is they sell so late. So it would be a year and a half before we could sell next year's soybeans. Or a year and 3/4 before we could sell next year's soybeans. Whereas it's about 14 months between seeding and selling the other things that we're looking at doing. Right, let's see if I can get a good angle on this. It's a nice early there we go. Oh no, almost there. Cool. Is that full? No, not quite. That might be full now, I think. Let's bring the HUD visibility back. Yep, that's full. Right, need that one next. Which is the fertilizer. Hey, FS Landscaping, welcome along. Hey, Gaming FFC, welcome along. Hey, Blackmail, welcome along. So, I went all the way down to Essex today and back. 5 hours drive to pick up a load of comics that I've been trying to sell. Is it possible to join? Exclamation mark join in the chat, Syndra, and welcome along to you. Okay, we'll go with this. Away we go. Not sure we have any fertilizer actually. Now this seeder just about fits down this road. I only see liquid fer. Okay, that's fine. We might, we should have enough, I think, to do the canola. If we don't, we'll have to go and grab some more. Or we'll just, yeah, do liquid fert on these fields this year. Hey, FarmCatGR, welcome along. Should be joining soon, Cat Cracker. Excellent. So Cavalier Roy has sent me over his new map, which if you guys saw Gamer Dragon's stream last night, he's working on. Yeah, really looking forward to that. I'm gonna have a, so normally I don't go around a map before I do a first look, but it's still got some work to be done on it before release, and I want to have a look and see what it's all about. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna do that offline though. And then do a first look at a later date. Right, that is the right crop going in. There we are. This map I haven't actually played or seen before. Yeah, this is one of Cavalier Roy's maps. It is utterly fantastic. I really love it. It's an awesome multiplayer map. We've got lots of people on here, and everybody has a good area that they can farm and do their own stuff on, and lots of people come on here several times a week. Some people are only on here like once a week. In all cases, I think everybody's loving it. So right, I'm going to fill this in here. How big is Taz's farm now? Holy moly, Taz has gone mad. Look at the size of that. This is the thing. How ever does he actually farm that? Yeah, this is Ebony Island. Missed the new forest. Has he planted a new forest? Why has he planted a new forest? Is that what that is? Or is that... Jeez. He is just going to be raking it in. That's all right. We might switch to Roy's new map come when that comes released. Give it another couple of months on here, and then we'll switch maps again, and everybody will have to restart. Did they want to ever cultivate? Now we have direct seeders. Seems it only made stuff for me. Actually, Cat Cracker, I am cultivating on Attingham in tomorrow's video and today's video. Actually, I had the cultivator out. Oh, hit the buy button. Okay. Oh my lord! All around. Jeez, 182. Jeez. That's just insane. And here I am farming 4 fields. They bought, yeah, he has bought a new forest. He's bought the one at the edge. He's bought the one surrounding, whose farm is that? Who's blue? Blue farm is... So he's bought all of the forest around Marcus's farm. Hey, Josh, welcome along. Which means he must have jumped the road. How did he jump the road? Oh, through there. It's connected there. Yeah. Because the one rule we had for buying land is you can only buy land next to your existing land. Mr. J, thank you for renewing your membership. You are awesome. Welcome along. There we go. That disappeared before it had a chance to fully come up. Might drop down at... Oh wow, this cedar is in need of repairs. Hey Kevin, for supper this evening was pizza. Because I didn't get home till 6:45. Oh no, Josh! You see, this is why I don't like the whole thing of having to modify maps. Biogas plant is always... What, my biogas plant? The one down by my farm? Can't do that. Not connected to his farm. Or has he bought himself a biogas plant and placed it? Won't buy anything more. How we doing? Going fairly heavy on fertilizer here. We might not fertilize this whole field. we can even things out here. Cut off the cedar on the left-hand side and make a nice straight area. It's fine going downhill. It's the uphill that we're struggling on a little bit. All right. Is Jesse's not using the wrong roller? Yeah, that's the wrong roller, Jesse's. That's the grass roller. Good catch, Red Bull. You want to use the other roller. Hey, Cavalier Roy, welcome along. New fields, well, merged fields. Going to change the other roller. This one, yeah, it doesn't. Why bother getting it straight? You usually get distracted by chat and go off course anyway. Oi! Tiki. Don't have GPS. Hashtag GPS base game. Don't think I need a field analyzer. Oh yeah, no, I do. I need to scan field 150. Yeah, I do, Taz. We'll get that scanned today because I think that field is... What was in that? That was barley. So yeah, we want to. We won't be planting that for a while. That's gonna have sorghum in it, so that won't be planted until early next year. Quicker way to communicate. GPS needs to be added base game. Yeah. But what I want to be able to happen is that it's disabled for certain types of tractors. So you can't add it to in the same way as you only have certain types of wheels that can be put on certain tractors, or I only have a front loader on certain tractors. A GPS shouldn't be on older tractors. Don't use GPS moving on. Yeah, I got built-in GPS. It's called Compass. You buy the production. You buy the production land with it. So, yeah, productions need to touch as well. Otherwise, somebody could just buy up all the productions all over the map. I can leave a strip. No, fantastic. Oh, it is going to leave a bit at the top, though. That's all right. Won't have to back up much there to fill that in. SP tab, buy the land, and then SP, you have to buy the land and then the production on it, yeah. Oh, almost perfectly straight. How do I find the details to join in the Discord? You need to be a YouTube channel member, a Twitch sub, a patron, or have reached level 8 on the Discord. If you are any of those things, then you have your Discord account linked to whichever of them that you are, then automatically in the Discord a channel will pop up that you'll get access to. Oh, hey Martin, sorry I didn't see you come in. Welcome along. You're a patron, yes. So make your if you get your Patreon account linked up with your Discord, oh shoot, then you'll then you should automatically see the multiplayer section of the Discord. Farm is going well, thank you, Martin. Yeah, farm is going well. We should get the canola in today, which is great. We should get some money. Well, we might not get money in today, but we should get money in next time because we're going to have a whole load of silage bales to sell. So that'll be good. And then, yeah, it's going well. We've got a good little thing going here. It's not the biggest farm on this map, not by a long shot, but yeah, it's doing well. We can link Discord to your YouTube or Twitch account. Yeah, oh, that's been a thing for ages. People were getting access to the FS19 multiplayer server with that. Oh, yeah, too close to the. There we go. Shows how much attention I paid to Discord. I need to go download the map you sent me, Roy. I replied to you in bed while I was in bed this morning, and I've been out most of the day, so I have not had chance yet, but I am eager to have a look. What's in the shop? Nothing. Technology again. Tell me about it. And I'm in computers. Right. Yep. This is the longest edge, but this may not be the best way to do this. Someone's horrible coloured tracks in my way. Come on, up the hill. It's doing fine actually in this gear. I'm hoping I have enough fertilizer to do this. I might not. If I don't, it's not the end of the world because as Jess was saying, we've got a whole load of liquid fertilizer down at the farm. Hey Beyond Now, welcome along. Who owns the bakery? Good question. Don't think anybody owns the bakery, do they? Oh, Marcus owns the bakery. Oh, I missed a bit. Can't you sell into other people's productions? I thought you could. Or do they have to pay you? I've never really done that in MP. How long have we been live for? So we've been live for half an hour so far. And frames lost due to rendering lag. So that is the streaming PC struggling to render stuff. Is 222 and is 0.1% of all frames that have been sent. Or has been tried to do. Frames skipped due to encoding lag is nothing. And we haven't dropped a single frame on the stream. Why do we not get this on Twitch? So I don't think it's just my internet connection. I think it's my internet connection coupled with Twitch. I had to take a screenshot of this at the end, I think. But definitely something fishy going on there. Twitch demands more connection? No, it's the same. I encode and stream at the same. So my target bitrate to stream at for both YouTube and Twitch is 3000 kbps. So Twitch, with YouTube, it stays stable at about 3000. With Twitch, it fluctuates like mad. We did have a little bit of a dropout last week, but nowhere near the kind of trouble we get on Twitch. It's like Twitch and YouTube over the last 3-4 years have just completely switched. It's really, really weird. Because the whole reason I stopped streaming over here originally was because I couldn't get a decent connection to here. And it just caused issues. Now it's the other way around. Is this my post about Purbeck update with Giants? I did not. So the update, well, I did a week ago. I don't know if it passed or failed, or if it's still working through. But yeah, I am waiting for the Purbeck update in order to do the in order to get started on the role play. I want to come up with a better name than realistic roleplay though, because the last series, last roleplay I did was called realistic roleplay. I don't want to call it survival roleplay. It's just not. He only just sent it. Yeah, I saw he sent it last week, didn't he? It's still with Giants. Yeah, no, I knew that. He, yeah, I think that post was last week. Any plans for Bally Spring? So Bally Spring is currently in testing. I'm kind of figuring it's going to be a while because isn't it something like 9 working days for testing at the moment? So I'm not expecting it to pass first time. So I'm thinking we're looking at a month or so maybe before it passes testing. Look at Icon starts linking channels to Discord. Many things you can link to Discord. Oh. FS landscaping, that's going to be cool. Especially as I may be going there in real life in a few weeks. Why can't we link GE to Discord? I'm going there with a few friends. You lift that, please. Thank you. Virtual real play. Oh. That does give it, yeah, not just a role play, but a real play. Don't do role play, I do real play. Yeah, it might be a bad idea. Might give counter on hours spent on GE. Not a good idea. Oh, man. I am considering doing the rest of the roads actually off stream, so that next week maybe we can start concentrating, getting some hedges done and sorting out the edges of the roads and things like that, maybe. Rather than spend the third whole stream putting road layout in. Right. Time for the headlands, and we want to finish here. So, what I'm gonna do. And start the headlands from here. I am making a map, FS Landscaping, so I am making a map of my dad's farm. I am streaming the build on a Friday evening from 8:30 p.m. over on Twitch, and we are in our 6th week of me working on it, and we've been getting the road layouts in the last few, as I mentioned, and yeah, it's beginning to take shape. The thing that was really good last night was that my brother was watching the stream, and I said to him, can you see how everything will fit in here? Can you see how the farm layout works? And he says, yeah, I can. It's really scary. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm on the right track, which is great. Speaking of which, we'll let Jesse's finish his row. Oh no, it's gonna let me. Okay. Get these ends. Good. It's not resetting where he's rolled, which is very good news. I do wonder if we own that road, and if we own that road, I'm tempted to cut that hedge and incorporate that into the field. Would it be possible to make a farm sim map from overhead Google Map images? That's what I'm doing, Gaming FFC. That's exactly how I did it. Got the Google overhead map. Got the Google overhead map from 1999. So the map I'm doing is how the farm was in 1999, and then yeah, going from there. Last thing we need is for them to see something that's right. Cool. Strange, my partner said that about farm sim. Oh, I'm down to 2% on the fertilizer. 1%. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough fertilizer to finish this field. That's fine. We will. It just means on the headlands we'll use a little bit extra liquid fertilizer when we come to do this field. Not a huge problem. Do you know if you can use stone picker after seeding? No, you cannot. No stone picker after seeding. Evening, Michael. Welcome along. Can we scrap the vineyard mod? It takes up so much space in sales. Wasn't somebody using the vineyard mod? I thought someone was using the vineyard mod. That is changing the status, but it's fine because it's vote for it to be no one using it. Okay, if no one's using it, we can remove it. I just don't want to remove it and then somebody go, oh no, where's all my vineyard equipment gone? Because that would be bad. Thefisherj, yeah, Thefisherj was on the last map. We can remove it if nobody's using it. Put a note in the, because not everybody's on the server. Put a note on the multiplayer Discord. Hey, Beyond Now. I'd love a map of the area where I live. Always drive past farm lanes and yards and think it'd be a fantastic map in FS22. Go for it. If you've got a PC, jump on it. There are some fantastic tutorials out there. I think I linked to the tutorial that I used to do mine straight off. And yeah, go have a go at it, because that's how every map creator gets started, basically. There we go, and for once I'm actually finishing exactly where I want to while seeding a field. Tiny little bit there to clear. There we go. Take this back to the farm. Yeah, Dallum with no priority didn't have much note. Yeah. I'm doing the same. I mean, this is part of the reason why I'm streaming building my map. Partly because I have some absolutely awesome map creators coming in and giving me some pointers, which is fantastic. And thank you guys for all your help. It's amazing. And partly because I want you guys to see what it's like learning to make maps. Not much. But the thing is, I am learning the whole way through I'm doing it. Who was it? I think it was GD who was saying how amazing it was to see how fast I was doing roads at the beginning of one stream compared to how fast I'm doing them now, and that it was worlds apart and worlds different. And it is. I mean, I've got a technique now for laying the roads and putting them in situ that I didn't have at the start. And in actual fact, I've got to go back and turn off some of the roads and sort out the ground that's under them, because they're no longer what I consider acceptable for the map, for how they'll react and things. So yeah. Right, yeah, we want to get the mower on this, I think. Start getting the grass cut. How are we for... Oh, that tractor needs a repair. Oh, we've not got the money to repair it. Okay. God, tractor is not in a good way. but we have a second field of grass to cut, so let's get that cut. There we go. I went for the manual attach. Manual attach and GPS. Two things that need to be in the next version of Farmton. Hey, Massey Powerly, welcome along. My bad, the island farm. Yeah, the island farm looks very, very nice. It's also got the best land on here, I think. I went for this one partly because I was looking for a nice little farm that wasn't going to interfere with too much with everybody else who wants to play on the map. I did buy the one that's furthest from the shop, which wasn't helpful to me. Northern Coast by Greenvale was closest to where I live. Love that map. That was a nice map. I forgot that was a Greenvale map because that's the last roleplay I did. I think was Northern Coast. Yeah, yours is the closest Thefisherj. You have to go no distance at all to the shop. Takes me half an hour just to get from my farm to the shop. Greenvale does make nice maps. It's a pity that he hasn't done anything for FS22. I think a lot of people would have liked to have seen some maps by him in FS22. You'll know when you're addicted to GBF when somebody goes. They're the one I haven't met. Well, this is the thing. So, you know what? I already have plans for the map that I want to make after I make my dad's farm. I have about ideas for about 4 maps. Is the crazy thing. So, yeah. I have plans for lots of maps, and I'd like to have map making a thing that I continue on with. You know. And of course, the more I make, the better I'll get at it. I'm addicted already. Oh yeah. Someone privately is converted Greenwich Valley. $60 miles south of Ardglass, but I know it well. That's the thing. If I go and make a load of maps, though, we're suddenly going to have a burst of Norfolk maps kicking around. It's Dusty Dave's making one. We've got the Oaks. You know, lots of Norfolk maps. Brilliant. Whoa! Lag. I think though it'd be hard to keep the content going and doing map making, not enough hours in the day. That's why I want to merge the content making and the map making. Could have GD breaks map Wednesday and VF fixes map Friday. Okay. Just wanted to get that extra grass at the top end of this field done. Oh, man. So this is the thing. I get to the point where I have I have some issues with the connection to the multiplayer server, but I don't get the issue with the stream. Yeah, this is my mower. We been mowing. We do a lot of mowing on here because, well, basically every couple of months our fields are ready to mow, and we're alternating the fields at the moment, and it's a good steady income of silage bales. What I'd like is to get a baler that's a baler wrapper, maybe one of the new ones. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, 3 is easily enough for me to turn, so exactly. Make a map in-game now, put the required things in your map, roads, sell points, and then make everything you want as placeable to build your farm while playing. You could. I don't think that's the greatest way to do a map. And I think there's lots of stuff you'd still have to take into to GE to do. I am thinking, though, Roy, when it comes to doing my... when it comes to placing my items, so the stuff that is placeables and things like that, that I will probably place those in game, and then that's the best way to do that. I'm very much thinking. Did I modify the mower? No, but it is a mod, this mower. Actually, you know what? I start to get lag issues when I start doing this mowing every stream. This is what's causing me the lag, is the mowing and the creating of the piles on the ground. Fusion 3 wrapper can't do because there's not one on the mod hub that is crossplay. But the ones I would like to get one of. Bale wrappers. No, not bale wrappers. Balers. These new ones got put in the game. Where are they? There we go. So these new ones got put in there. I'd love to get hold of one of these and have these. 140 horsepower is well within, and we could put that on the farm. So I'm waiting to see if one of these comes up for sale, and then I'd be willing to borrow the money to get that, I think. It's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Nikki. Hope you've had a good day. And welcome to the world of adulting. It's not very nice. Right, story flag. If there's now 5 grain windmills and they only store 6k finished product. Oh god, yeah. We got wow, we got 5 windmills, and I want to build one as well after I sell my crops this year. So, couple of gunnies. There was one on sale in the week for 55k. No! This is why I need to get on the server more during the week. If anybody sees one of those balers on sale this week, let me know in the multiplayer forum or in the multiplayer channel. Yeah, the bale sheds are in game, yeah. I haven't been using it because I'm immediately selling the bales pretty much. Let me know first. Trouble is, I'm not sure my money this year is going to give me enough money to buy one, but I would really like to. Other than that, I'm tempted to hire one because I think, yeah, both my baler. Now, my baler is leased. My wrapper is not. My wrapper is only worth 2,000. So there was one for sale this week and nobody bought it, is what you guys are telling me. Brilliant. Oh, no. Absolutely fantastic. How many bales am I making? As many as this field will make. I think last time we got half a dozen off here. There's certain things I wish I could do with FarmSim. One is I want to create a plugin or a mod that links to Twitch. So a Twitch integration mod that means that when people put stuff in Twitch, it automatically does something in game. That would be fantastic. And I'd love to have that, and I've got to work out how to do that. There must be a way in Lua to get that to work. The other is something that allows the server to automatically update Discord. So it would post in Discord what the sales are on the server on a given day. What Wi-Fi do I have? It's not my Wi-Fi. It is my broadband, which is 4G, which is lagging. But I think it's lagging because I've been cutting grass. I think it's all the grass on the floor. Because I had no lag while I was seeding. The moment I'm starting to do all this grass, it's immediately lagging. So I think that's all the stuff on the floor with my with my internet connection, which isn't the best, because my stream is not lagging at all at the moment. We have not dropped a single frame in an hour of streaming. I've not dropped a single frame tonight, which compared to what happens on Twitch is just so different. Whoa, no, fold that up, please. Drop it off. Oh, I do actually need to unfold it. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. Very annoying, that. Makes it difficult to place in the shed. Or easy, depending on how you look at it, because you can place it across one of the beams. Right, we need the baler. There used to be an MP script that'd be able to do that for 19. Oh, what? That would post it to, yeah, I suppose crossplay you can't do it, of course. Even if there was a script to do it. Wow, it's not liking it. I am so looking forward to getting a decent internet connection. We're going to get an immediate bail out of this. By immediate, I mean I've just driven a tiny bit into the field. It is funny, it's that laggy, and it's odd that it is so odd that the stream is not having an issue at all. It was on GitHub. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we can't, as I said, we can't do it on here because whatever mods we add on the server have to be crossplay. It would be a nice piece of functionality though to have in the next version of FarmSim. No lag in its head. Yeah, I think it's my connection, Taz. It's not the server. It's my connection struggling to deal with the information coming from the server. And I probably wouldn't have the issue. I probably wouldn't even notice it if that wasn't streaming as well, I think. And I think it's actually less to do with collection speed and more to do with ping. My ping, I think, is going really bad. Not the actual connection. Baba Fox 303, thank you for renewing your membership. You are awesome. Member for 5 months. Wasn't a mod. Oh, wasn't a mod. Oh, was it something you installed on the server? Oh, that would be awesome without. Oh, I wonder if it, yeah, I wonder if they have done it for FS22 then. Do I have a good PC? I have a decent PC. I'm running an RTX 2070 with a 2700X processor. Yeah. And 32 gig of RAM. It's a good machine. I am building a new machine. Exclamation mark wish list in the chat if anybody would like to contribute towards that. There we go. Farmer Fox renewal coming up on screen. Thank you, Farmer Fox, again. So I'm actually, so at the moment on my wish list, I've got, I think I'm going to go for a slightly lower video card and a slightly lower motherboard than I've got on those lists. On that list. Because I think I found a motherboard that's about £100 cheaper. It's a Gigabyte motherboard rather than an Asus. It has the same number of USB ports and seems to be fairly well reviewed. And yeah, for £100 less, that makes sense. I'm also thinking that a 4070 rather than the 4070 Ti for saving, well, a 4070 would save me. Oh no, that was it. Again, at the moment I have an Asus 4070 Ti priced up. There's a Gigabyte 4070 Ti which is about 100 to 150 cheaper. So yeah, I'm very much considering that instead. 60 gig laptop, don't remember the rest. 8 gig RAM, GTX 960, nice. See, FarmCatGR does not require a huge amount. The main reason why I'm looking to upgrade, well, two main reasons I'm looking to upgrade. One is the streaming PC is not up to the task. We've known this for a while. When I'm streaming on Twitch and having to stream in one resolution and record in another, it does not like it. Does better here on YouTube where I'm not recording the stream. I'm just straight up streaming it. It's fine for, but yeah, it doesn't like doing the recording and streaming at different resolutions at all. Has problems all the time. It means a lot of my alerts don't work when I'm streaming. In fact, you saw some of the delay there. I think that's partly due to it. So yeah, I want to replace the streaming PC with my current gaming PC. This gaming PC should handle the stream absolutely fine. Should have no issues with it whatsoever. And then the new gaming PC with the new setup, which will have a 5800X 3D in it. That will that should be more than enough for not just gaming, but also all the editing I do and all of that kind of thing. I should say, so far I might put the bar up across the bottom actually, because so far I have raised £700 towards the new PC, which is fantastic, and that doesn't even include the stuff that has been contributed to on the wish list. Oh, I backed that up so that I could unload the bale. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. That's about a third of the way there, which is excellent. But what's that? A thousand euro. Wow, 10,000 euros worth. God, 1490 in that then at least. See, this is the thing. Even the greatest spec PC that I spec up, I can't get above £5,000, 5,000 euros. Solve your issue with the trailer for bales and Attingham. If you put the row that goes across on before the last row of bales, you can hang the other bales over the end instead of fighting it. Yeah, no, I knew that I hadn't loaded them up properly, Massey. Yeah, that was that was me, very much me holding my hands up going, oh no, I've mucked this up. Yes, wow. That is going to be a beast of a machine. I'm guessing probably 128 gig of RAM then. At least 64, but I reckon you've probably got 128 gig of RAM in that then. It's gonna be Intel or AMD. If it's an AMD machine, I'd be surprised if you've not got a 7900 X3D in that. At least. And then a really nice top of the range. A really nice top of the range. What? 1 terabyte of RAM? Holy moly! I have never heard of a machine with a terabyte of RAM in it. What are you doing on that machine? Terabyte of RAM. I mean, that's 4 256 sticks. Yeah, okay. Wow. That machine is insane. I'm going for £10,000. I would, or 10,000 euros. I'm guessing custom water cooled. It's got to be a custom water cooled PC for £10,000. Actually, I'm intrigued. I've just got to check this out. So, 6 GB RAM pick. Hang on. 512. Okay. $96 gig. No. I'd be amazed if Amazon even sell this. 512 GB RAM. Yeah. Amazon don't even sell that. They don't sell a 512 kit at all. That's, oh god. And the price I saw a minute ago was like 300. That is it. What are you doing on that machine? I'm not surprised it was built by a professional, Nicky. Because yeah, one terabyte of RAM, you definitely got to be using. Well, I did see a thing there which was 8 sticks, but I suppose you could have a motherboard with 8 sticks of RAM in it at 128. But yeah, the cost of the RAM alone, the cost of the motherboards to run that RAM, because Finding a motherboard that will run a gigabyte of RAM. Oh, sorry, a terabyte of RAM. That's gonna be expensive. That's a machine I wouldn't expect to upgrade for nearly 20 years with that much power. And the trouble is, if you think back 20 years to the kind of processors that you had, yeah, 4 times 256 gig, but finding a motherboard that will support 4 times 256 gig, you know, that's a big ask as well. It's an insane machine. You must be doing some serious animation work or something like that to need a machine like that. Music for gaming. I'm a singer-songwriter. See, to me that's an animation spec machine. That's the kind of thing you want if you're doing some serious professional animation, because you need the raw power of that kind of setup. I mean, the 4090, in fairness, the 4090 is gonna be a fifth of the cost of that. You know, 4090 is $2,000 on its €2,000 on its own. Yes, you're right. Yeah, that makes sense to me. If you're needing that level of power and that level of RAM, you are doing some serious 3D work. Do movies on it, yeah. That then doesn't surprise me, Nikki. If you're making if you're doing animation on it. Or 4K movies editing 4K movies would be the other thing, because that will need some serious horsepower as well. You don't have a red camera by any chance, do you? Because those do 8K recordings. I mean, I only edit stuff in 1080p, and this machine handles it fine at the moment. I'm hoping with the upgrades I might be able to do 1440p and up the quality of my videos a little bit. I do need to up the quality of the content. This is the thing. I've said this for a long while. For about 2 to 3 years, I've reckoned I need an editor. I need somebody to take my videos to the next level. My trouble is, I don't have the money to pay an editor to take my videos to the next level. But it's one of those things that will almost fund itself. It's a chicken and the egg thing. So I think what I will probably look to do is when I've eventually paid off the debts that I've got, which is what I'm working towards at the moment. One of the big things I'm working towards at the moment. I'll be able to funnel some more of the money from what I do here towards growing the channel more. I mean, there's a big chunk of everything that I make on this channel and on Twitch that gets funneled back in. I mean, that's the whole thing with building the new machine. You know, that's me funneling money back into the quality of the channel and trying to improve that all the time. The same has been true the whole way through the channel's life of trying to improve my internet connection. You know, it's always gone back into getting a better internet connection and paying for that and keeping that going. Which you know, when I first started, I had less than a meg upload speed, and to have even the 7-8 meg that I have now, and to be able to stream fairly well most of the time is quite good. But I always try and funnel something back into the channel to keep things going. You do have an 8K camera. Nice. Well, good luck to you, because that is pretty awesome. And I hope you enjoy that machine very much, because, yeah, that is a fantastic machine. I take it back. I don't think I'm not necessarily custom water cooled then. If it's more for a for that kind of production stuff. Sounds to be less of a gaming focused machine and more of a production machine. Guess he's doing a fantastic job of coming up behind and wrapping bales. Oh, we got one in the hedge. Oh, managed to stop before the hedge. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn around and go down this row here while we can still maneuver fairly easily. We'll get at least another bale off here. So just started the save game on Purbeck and I'm loving it so far. Fantastic. Yeah. Purbeck is a nice map. I'd like it. I'd like Harmson. I'd like it to be a little more customizable. It's one of those maps at the moment that you know you can't change a lot of the buildings. And to me, as I've said a few times before, that takes a game from being an amazing map to just a good map. Because it harms the playability of it. I don't think the update is due to change that, unfortunately. And an extra 44 litres, or 44% of that, 1,500 litres. Well, it says the best way to grow your FS YouTube channel. Recently started, but really struggling to see any growth in the channel. Right. TR Games, is that? I've said your name right. Best way to grow your FS YouTube channel is do something. Immediate thing I'd say is do something different. Do something that nobody else is doing. Try and find, and that doesn't necessarily mean don't do Let's Plays. That means do Let's Plays in a style that's very unique to you. Keep a regular schedule, but not and it's to me it's more important to post regularly than post often. So if you're able to put out 2 videos a week or 1 video a week, and keep to that schedule much more than putting out 5 or 6 or 7 and then missing lots of those on various weeks. You're much better off doing the few and getting that as best you can. Know that channels rarely grow fast on YouTube. The ones you see grow fast are the exceptions rather than the rules. I think DJ was making videos on his YouTube channel for a good year before he started getting lots of growth. I got a little bit lucky. I managed to hit 1,000 subs in about 8 months, which was, you know, unheard of at the time for a farm sim channel. Did not happen that fast normally. Be an active part of the community is the best way to do that as well. Started Let's Play sort of realistic, post every other day, and I gained 20 subs this week, which isn't a lot, but it's better than 20 subs. Okay, let me see if I can publicly available. Let me see if I can show you this. Analytic. I'm going to show you my first year's growth. No, not the video. See more. Thank you. Right. So, custom. Let's go all the way back to 2016. 0516. Oh no. 16. Yeah. So that was my first day, and we will go. We will do a year. So 16th, 2017. So this is my first year on YouTube, traffic-wise. So I started on the 16th May 2016. I was getting on you know, below 20 views most days, but you can see it slowly begins to build and build and build. And by August, so 2-3 months in, I'm getting 50, 70. I hit 100 views in one day for the first time in August 2016. And then this here is when I started being a really active part of the community. Rainbow Dave started promoting my stuff in his streams. I was streaming and trying to get to 100 to 500 subs. So if I bring subscribers up here. So in green is the number of subscribers I was getting per day, and you can see it jumps there, and I'm still getting sort of 20, 17, 32. So you can see the subs, the purple line. Is that the purple line? No, the purple subscribers is the green line, which is here. It's still sub 25. Hey, Mr. Marcel. We have you around. Thank you. And if I take this to weekly subs and weekly views, you can see the numbers just start getting up there after a while. And I'm getting like 100. So even 6 months in, getting about 100 subs a week. Compare that to where we are now. Now you're gonna see how stagnant everything is. 23. I don't often show these numbers, And I'm actually going to cut a little bit of this off because it's showing something I don't want to show. Come on. To today, please. Apply. So you can see here, this is all time numbers of subs per week. And in fact, we'll take this up to monthly over this. So, yeah, it grows to about 1,000 subscribers a month there, but I'm getting roughly 500 most of the time. And in fact, last couple of months, it's been 250. So the channel's still growing, but, you know, things can grow slowly and things grow over time. And if you plug at it, then you will get to see... you will see growth, but it may not always be fast. Right, we need to roll this field. Yeah, let's get the roller out. We'll do that with John Deere. I'm happy when it's more video editing. Yeah, so when my early days, I didn't edit a single video because I was doing quantity over quality. I was doing 7 videos a week. I would record, I'd render, and I would upload. And that's how I did all my videos. For about the first year and a half. And then I started editing my videos after that. Jetties, could you start loading up the older bales onto the flatbed, please? Goal for this month was get 25 subs on 21 already. Perfect. So yeah, if you set yourself realistic goals like that and keep an eye on your stats, although don't go mad looking at your stats because that just leads to absolute horrible pain. Yeah, keep an eye on your stats. Keep an eye on what works and what doesn't. Lean into what works. And yeah, you'll get there. How you doing, Mr. Marcel, by the way? No, don't. Ah, God. How did I manage to fold that up when I was connected to it like that? Right, unfold, please. And then disconnect. Right, there we are. God, this tractor is in desperate need of repairs. Try not to check the stats, but it's a bit of habit to see it's getting anywhere. Tired of trying to tutorial that went down. Tutorials, very good way to go. I've said it so many times, and I am so bad at doing them myself at the moment. Tutorial videos go down well, though. Definitely. Favorite map in Farm Sim at the moment? Attingham Park in FS22. In all of Farm Sim, Colbert Park Farm. It is just an absolute classic, and I really, really, really hope Bullet Bill brings it back one day. There we go. don't know if the roller on the ends of the field here is having the same effect. I'm kind of hoping it does. But actually, I can check that. Oh, no, it doesn't show me, does it? Because it's not part of the field. Grass. Yeah, it doesn't show me because it's not part of the field, but I'm wondering if it's having the same effect. Here comes the rain. Can never find the right setup for myself on Attingham, unfortunately. Oh, I've got a lovely setting up on Attingham now. Lots of blue tractors, as Jesse's pointed out earlier today. I have a very blue setup on Attingham. It's one of those. I've got a big problem with Attingham at the moment. I know I need to wrap that series up. I know I need to move on and start my next series. I don't want to. I'm just absolutely loving my entire setup on there at the moment, and I just don't want to give it up. And yeah, I know that series has almost run its course. I think at best, there's another harvest in it. Which would actually get us close to 100 episodes. But I don't know if I there are other maps I want to play. That's the trouble. And there are other series I want to make. And I'm doing 4 videos a week at the moment because that's what I can do. And yeah, and that means to start a new series, I've got to end Attingham. Oh, it's tough sometimes. Been watching Attingham today, just trying to see how you do it and what you talk about doing the commentary. But it's a great map. It is a great map. I absolutely love it. And I am the other reasons why I know I need to finish Attingham and start another series is because I have new ideas for how I want to do a series, and I don't want to suddenly change the whole way I'm doing everything 75 episodes into Attingham. You know, I want to actually make those changes for a new series and change the setup for a new series. So yeah. Yeah, quite often I get to a point in the series, like I did with Spruce Mountain, where I've gone as far as I can in this. I'm just going to start getting very repetitive now, and I you know, that's the point I know at which a series has run its course, and I'm ready to end it and wrap things up and move on to the next one. I have not felt like that on Attingham. Everything is still a challenge on that map. I'm still going, right, can I make this? Can we do this? You've got all the I've probably got all the fields I want now, which is why I said that I think we've probably got one more harvest. But it's still going to be a challenge to get everything planted, and I don't want to get everything planted this year, be successful in that, and then finish the series never harvesting it. That I think would shortchange everybody, me included. And yeah, so it's tough. I want to do justice to that series, but yeah. It may be that I go on to 100 episodes. 100 episodes would be another 6 weeks. At which point, Oxy's new map might be out. Certainly, I think Cavalier Roy's new one will be out. Exclamation mark, join in Brewstub Gaming for all the details of how to join. Wow, that was not straight. Let's straighten this up. My server is crossplay, yeah. The whole point of the community multiplayer is a way to give back to the most active members of my community. Yeah, it's cross-play because I know some of those members are also console players. One thing I will be doing is when the arena mode leaves beta and is available to console players as well as PC players, I will be putting up a permanent cross-play FSL server. So if anybody wants to get a couple of teams together and go and play some arena on one of my servers, and you are someone who has access, then go for it. You will have somewhere to go and practice and play and have some fun. I really want to encourage that because I think arena mode is awesome. Now, just after looking at my channel, and I've gained 4 subs in a month, 148 views in a month, which isn't great, but it's decent enough for someone like me who doesn't upload often. That's awesome. That's growth. This is the thing. So when I say don't look at the stats, or don't live by the stats, don't compare yourself to anybody else. Trust me, comparing yourself to somebody else is absolute madness. That is the way to send yourself crazy straight away. That's why you'll often see me celebrate other people's subscriber numbers rather than bemoan the fact that they've surpassed me and gone a long way past me, because you know they've done awesome. They're doing brilliantly, and kudos to them. They have got themselves in a place where they have passed that milestone, and it's awesome. And it's not me competing against them. You know, I am not competing against anybody else on YouTube or Twitch other than myself. It's why I will always raid out of a stream, or 99% of the time will raid out of a stream on Twitch, because I'd rather share the love and boost other people up than, you know, go, oh, they're in competition with me, I don't want them to get extra subs. No. Send them over to them. It's why I get annoyed if I raid somebody and they don't mention it, which I have had. I have had larger Twitch streamers where I've gone and raided them and they've not mentioned it. They've just ignored it. I find that incredibly rude, because if someone was to come into my stream, whether they came in with 1 viewer or 100 viewers, I will thank that person for raiding me, because they've shared their community with me. They've gone, oh, I like this person. I'm going to share. I'm going to tell the world that I like this person. Yeah, I'm going to acknowledge that. I'm going to acknowledge the fact that somebody's done that. And I hate it when people don't. My 2 cents. But yeah, I'd rather be part of the community and and share that community and encourage people to see the other great creators in that community, whether they be small or large, you know. Your sub goal is to get 23 out of 25. Hopefully with my next episode I'll upload. I'm buzzing about it. Awesome. Go for it. Absolutely. And keep uploading. And yeah. And if you need to pull back a bit, pull back a bit. But the only people I've ever seen fail at doing this is those who decided to just stop. I just dropped a link in and asked everybody to go. Yeah, we used to do that a lot, Cavalier, right? I tended to find that it didn't always work so well. Certainly in my early days, that's how a lot of raiding was done here on YouTube. There is a way of raiding out to people on YouTube, but I've never got it to work. I don't know if anybody else is streaming tonight on YouTube. That's the other thing I find still with YouTube, is to find somebody else who's streaming. My pleasure, GD, because you're awesome. Yeah, let's see. See, finding anything on YouTube for this. Right. Farming Simulator 22. Anybody live? Sorry, what's the most annoying word ever, GD? Anonymity. I'm gonna have to go and watch that video in a bit. Yeah, I can't find any live streams. But oh god, yeah, no, finding live streams on YouTube, if it's not somebody you're following, is hard. There is, yeah, there is, but it's not an easy thing to do. And as I said, trying to find, if you're not already subscribed to somebody on YouTube, it can get fairly hard to find live streams on YouTube these days, I find. Jesse's has done a fantastic job of loading up the bale trailer. Are any of those fermented? Let's have a quick look. Is that fermented? Oh, I can't tell. Hang on. Oh no, that's perched really on. Let's. I think these are the new ones, aren't they? Bale fermenting. Yeah, those are the new ones. Right, I'm gonna just unclip that top bale. Unclip that one. Unclip that one. I want to have a look at that. Ah. Oh. Right. Yes, they're silage bales. Fantastic. Right. Yeah, we want to get these sold because we need money. So I'll get the bales back. If you take those rounds to the BGA, Jesse's, I will start getting them unloaded so that we can get them sold. Oh, because I need to repair this tractor. Desperately need to repair this tractor. It's a bit of a tough time with that word. Guys, go watch GG's video on how to pronounce anonymously. Because that'll be good. FS22, find a map you like and play it. Don't switch out maps every stream. People like to watch Let's Plays. Yes. But on the other hand, the thing that I've learned the hard way, especially in FS22, don't play a map for too long. I'm probably playing maps for too long at the moment. You have to be a YouTube channel member to join my server. No, so Bros Choose Tube Gaming. You have to be a YouTube channel member, a Twitch sub, a patron or have reached level 8 in my Discord. So there is no requirement to spend money to access my server, but you do have to have done you do have had to have been an active member of the community. The community server is for people who are the most active people in the VFN, and so yeah, let's take the two off the top first. Careful, backwards. Don't sell there. Why not? I own the BGA, so have to pay you. Oh. Ah. Not public anymore. Great. Silage. Bales Market 307. Jesse's, strap them up. We're going off to the Bales Market. Otherwise, Culchy's got to pay me. Why'd you buy the BGA, Culchy? Right, where's the Bales Market? This away. You round the price up. Okay. Hang on. So I've got, oh God. So that's 7,000 liters. So 14, 21, 28, 30. Hang on, we're probably unloading here, Jesse's. 28. 31 and a half times 30. Where's my calculator? Nope. Select it, please. Right, here we go. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 bales. 9 times 3, 500. 31,500. Okay. So we then want to multiply that by 316 and divide it by 1,000. That's not right. That is the price per 1,000 liters. So 3,500 times 9 equals, divide by 1,000 times 316. There we go, 9,950. Right, we'll unload here. Needs to get rid of the slurry. Could you build a BGA cheaper than buying it? Cool, thank you. No, reverse. I would say about editing thumbnails. I'm pretty happy with mine. I spend a lot of time editing thumbnails. I spend a lot of time while I'm recording planning thumbnails. So by the time I come to make my thumbnail, I already have a really good idea of what my thumbnail will be. There are a few occasions where I come to it afterwards and I kind of go, oh no, that would have been a better thumbnail. Perfect example this week. I had an episode where the title was Stuck in the Mud. I did not get a thumbnail of my tractor actually stuck in the mud, which annoyed me because that would have been brilliant. Yeah, sometimes you just don't pick it up. And that's another reason for editing stuff, is that I can edit it so that I can remove out me taking screenshots. But yeah, so think about it as thumbnail is the thing. Thumbnail and title are the two things that will get people watching your video. So thumbnail and title, massively important. You want them to be the best they can be. What you then want to look at after that is retention. So yeah, it's conversion and retention are the two things. How many people see my thumbnail and title and click on it? And then how long do those people stay for? You want to maximize both of those statistics. So those are the two. If I'm looking at statistics for my channel, those are the two I look at. I do not look at subscribers so much anymore. Subscribers are fun numbers to celebrate, but you want conversions, and you want then length of time people watch. So conversions and retention are very much the two things you should be watching on YouTube. There we go. Last one in. We've been given 11,000, which is awesome. We can go and repair the John Deere. Do we need to repair this tractor? Yeah, I think all our tractors need repairing, actually, before we go any further. So repair this one on the way back as well, because we're losing horsepower and fuel efficiency. Right, 842 to repair that. Good. It's not very expensive. That's the ball as well. Oh, yeah, they're discussing football. Looking forward to, yeah, Roy's new map is looking very nice from what I saw on Gamer Dragon's stream last night. I'm going to go and download it after this stream. And then probably at some point tomorrow, I'm going to go and have a look myself. God, this is... I'm hoping this is not going to be too expensive. I'll just nip past you. Thank you. And get this repaired. Later, GD. I'll catch you tomorrow. Right, repair this. Oh, wow, that is... Oh, that is painful. But then that is very damaged. Right. That's that done. And does that need repair as well, Jesse's? What level's that at? Tell me, I think. I get close enough. Only 26% damage by the looks of things. So actually that one might be alright. Worst damage on the farm. The Prin North. Massey Ferguson A test. That's not my tractor. Okay, so yeah, none of those are mine, so that's fine. Because this is all the equipment I have access to. So, yeah, perfect. Right, oh, we didn't go and scan that field. That's fine. There on earth to pick up on that Massey is smaller than the cheap roll cut we have in game. I don't know, to be honest. Any chance corporate contracting returning for FS22? There's always a possibility, but both Sim and I are very busy. Part of the reason why Cornbrook hasn't returned is we've just not been able to sync our calendars and things. It's an awesome series, and I would love to do more of it. It would take some real scheduling between me and Sim to get it to work. So yeah, we have been going for 2 hours, and we've not dropped a single frame here on YouTube. That's nuts. We've dropped 222 frames all stream, and yeah, none on YouTube at all. And this is, again, is another evening where it's performed like that. That's crazy. Anyway, that's where we're going to finish it for this evening. We've done a lot on the farm today, so I am very, very pleased. We've got some more silage bales made. We have rolled the field and got it turned around, so we'll have more silage bales to do in a couple of months' time. And yeah, we made a bit of money as well and got our tractors repaired, which is really important. I know you guys can't see the screen at the moment. Yeah, there's nothing in the shop. I have to keep a close eye on the shop this week. We'll see how we go. But I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. I will be back. Yeah, Jesse's absolutely. I think if you have a good internet connection, these things don't affect you so badly. I think if you have an internet connection like mine, then they do. And that's the thing. I think YouTube has spent a lot of time improving how live streaming works on here. And if you are somebody who is streaming with a lower end connection like I am, they've sorted that. Twitch, I think, is still struggling with people with a lower end connection like myself. And it makes for an unstable connection. We've seen it before where I've just completely disconnected from the stream, even though I still have an active internet connection. So yeah, I think it's something that will solve when I get a better connection. But that is still, well, we're May, so that's still a year away, possibly. So we'll see how things go. Tomorrow, I will be streaming over on Twitch from 8:30 p.m. for the Realism Experiment, so come and join me for that. I will also have a video out on Attingham Park tomorrow afternoon from 3 p.m. over here on YouTube, so go check that out. We will be back here for more of the community multiplayer next Saturday, presuming we don't end up doing the Alpha 21 streaming weekend, although I think that's unlikely for next weekend at the moment. We'll see what happens there, but yeah, I will let you guys know if it does. I'm gonna set up the stream for next week in a minute, yeah, really, all I've got to say is go check out my various partners that I have for the stream. Apex Gaming PCs, Icon City, Advanced GG, and G Portal. Go check out all those. They are absolutely awesome. Links in the description for all of those. So go click on those. Pretty much all of them have some money off if you go and order. So go check that out. If you have been following the HelloFresh stuff over on Twitch as well, the offer is still going for that. So go check that out as well. I am going to leave this here for this evening. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons and channel members. You guys are awesome. You help the channel to grow, and you help to keep the lights on here and help things to improve all the time. So huge thank you for all the support you guys give. I hope everybody has enjoyed this evening's live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.